carved into stone, buried in ruins, staring back at us from tablets, monuments, and walls, unreadable, untouchable. No one could make sense of it. Not the brightest historians, not the most advanced linguists. No translation, no clues, no Rosetta Stone to guide the way. Just lines, curves, symbols. Until now, artificial intelligence has done what no human ever could. It's brought a lost language back to life. And what it uncovered? It goes far beyond just history. It touches power, control, and the very fabric of human identity. This is the story of linear Elamite, and how AI resurrected one of humanity's most ancient voices. Let's rewind. The language is known as linear Elamite. It was used over 4,000 years ago in what is now Iran by the Elamite civilization, one of the earliest complex societies in the world. They were builders, rulers, warriors, but most of all, they were forgotten. Linear Elamite has been a puzzle for centuries, found on inscriptions, royal seals, temple offerings, yet completely undeciphered. Linguists could match it to nothing. The words were isolated from history, like a novel with no translation, sealed away forever. Then came the revolution. In 2025, a research team using cutting-edge machine learning models created something incredible. An AI trained not to read languages, but to learn them from scratch. No dictionary, no translator, just symbols and the patterns hidden within them. This AI analyzed thousands of inscriptions, images of carvings, ancient cuneiform relatives, and it started recognizing statistical similarities between symbols. It was like watching a brain form in real time, except this brain didn't need a teacher. It built a map of syntax, probable meanings, and likely sounds. It found relationships between repeated glyphs, sentence flow, and even cultural context. It made educated guesses at first, then it cross-checked, then it confirmed, and within hours, it read what had been silent for thousands of years. One of the earliest full translations: "To the great king of Elam, may the gods shield your name for all time." This is more than words. This is a resurrection, a cultural voice revived from oblivion. Think about that. We just heard the voice of someone who lived 4,000 years ago, their words, feelings, hopes, decoded by code. Let's break down how this worked. The AI used a method called unsupervised machine learning. That means it wasn't told what to do. It learned by looking for patterns without human guidance. It noticed which symbols came before others, which ones clustered together, which combinations seemed to form names, places, or repeated phrases. It then compared those clusters to languages that were historically or geographically adjacent, like Akkadian and cuneiform Elamite. This allowed it to build semantic bridges between languages. From there, it reconstructed probable meanings. But here's where it gets deeper. The AI didn't just decode words, it decoded systems of thought, honorifics, royal references, religious symbolism. Suddenly, we understood how these people saw the world. Now imagine this happening again, with other languages. There are hundreds of written systems we've never been able to crack. The Harappan script from the Indus Valley Rongorongo from Easter Island Proto-Elamite, the Vinca symbols from Neolithic Europe, even pre-Mayan scripts from Central America. AI could unlock all of them. Each one is a buried treasure chest of ideas, religions, politics, and culture, hidden in plain sight. We are entering a future where AI doesn't just predict our next word, it revives lost worlds. But it's not just archaeology that's impacted. This tech raises massive ethical questions. If AI becomes the sole authority on decoding history, who verifies it? Who controls the narrative? What if governments use AI-decoded history to justify modern agendas? What if a mistranslation is accepted as historical fact? Who gets to decide what's real when no one else can read the original? This is where power shifts. When machines understand things no human can challenge, we enter dangerous territory. Because AI is not just a tool, it's a filter. And filters shape truth. Now take that power and multiply it. AI could soon decode not just texts, but music, rituals, architectural plans, mathematics, medicinal recipes, all from ancient inscriptions. It might even reconstruct spoken pronunciation, letting us hear dead languages aloud again. Imagine hearing an AI voice say something exactly as it was spoken 4,000 years ago. It's not impossible. It's already in development. Let's get personal for a second. Many of us have ancestry rooted in cultures we no longer understand, languages we don't speak, stories never passed down. This technology could reconnect you with the voices of your own lineage. You could read the prayers of your great-great-grandmothers, or revive lullabies in dialects no one has heard in centuries. It's deeply human, made possible by a machine. And that's the beauty of it. This isn't just about data. It's about identity. But we must proceed with care. What we gain in insight, we risk independence. When AI interprets the past, we need historians to cross-verify. We need ethics boards, cultural representatives, and linguistic experts involved. Because the past isn't just facts, it's memory. And memory deserves reverence. Still, this is one of the most hopeful uses of AI the world has ever seen. A force not for profiting, but for preservation. So here's the question. If you could use AI to bring back any ancient language, to read the unspoken, speak the unheard, or write the unwritten, which one would you choose? And why? Drop it in the comments. We're reading every answer because the past belongs to all of us. For over 2,000 years, one language remained buried in the sands of time. No dictionary. No bilingual tablet. Just symbols, etched into stone. Forgotten by history. But in 2025, something unbelievable happened. An AI cracked the code. This isn't a story about the past. It's a glimpse into our future. The language was called Linear Elamite, a mysterious system used by an ancient civilization in Iran around 2300 BCE. It had no translation key, no modern relative, and for centuries, no one could read it. Linguists were stuck until artificial intelligence stepped in. Scientists at MIT and Google DeepMind trained a neural network to perform unsupervised translation, meaning no human definitions or grammar rules. Just raw data. Thousands of ancient inscriptions fed into an AI that started detecting patterns. And somehow it began to understand. It identified character frequency. It matched symbol positioning. It even formed logical sentence structures. And then, it translated full phrases. One translation carved on a royal tomb read, "For the glory of our divine ruler, protector of all lands." Think about that. An ancient message, untouched for 4,000 years, just got decoded by a machine. This goes beyond archaeology. We're talking about AI resurrecting entire civilizations. By comparing Linear Elamite to other dead languages like Akkadian and Elamite cuneiform, the AI built a linguistic bridge no human ever could. It didn't just translate, it gave us context. It revealed belief systems, power structures, and societal customs. It brought their world back to life. The implications are massive. This same approach is now being tested on other lost languages like the Harappan script, Rongorongo from Easter Island, and even proto-writing from prehistoric times. We could be on the verge of decoding humanity's forgotten stories. And with every line of AI-translated script, we rewrite our understanding of who we are. But there's a dark side, too. Who controls this information? What if the AI gets it wrong and we accept false translations as fact? Could this tech be used to alter historical narratives or serve political agendas? The more we rely on AI to interpret the past, the more we must question what we're being told. Because AI doesn't just learn, it decides what to show us. That's power. Still, the potential is mind-blowing. AI could bring back extinct dialects, restore cultural heritage, and even help us reconnect with ancestral identities. Imagine teaching kids the real language of their ancestors, fully reconstructed by machine learning. We're not just unlocking history, we're building a bridge between eras, using lines of code and neural networks. So here's the real question. If AI could resurrect any lost language or civilization, which one would you want to bring back and why? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's explore the past together.